Hey, folks. This is volume 2 of your Shano Wide Drunken on Drugs Wrestling Hour. An inspiration partly from the SwearNet boards, probably the reason why I called it the Drunken on Drugs Wrestling Hour. Also, too, I wouldn't even be doing any of this fucking shit to begin with if it wasn't for fucking Josh from Drunk News. The guy I used to get in a little spam wars, friendly spam wars, you could say, on SwearNet, and he was the one that told me that fucking I should send shit to Drunk News. So here you go. Now I have the second edition of the Drunken on Drugs Wrestling Hour, and also I had the Poor Man's Drunk News the one time when Josh was away, in which spinned off to Corey in the second edition of the Poor Man's Drunk News. So, you know, only positive things for all our brands and all our respective work. So, hey, what can I say? It's just a good day. Also, I made allude to it on the last episode, and also people that subscribe to my channel and are also on SwearNet would have seen it posted multiple times with different video message boards on SwearNet. BigJoeBikerRings.com, the official Trailer Park Boys sponsor. He hooked me up with a bunch of stuff to hand out to Drunk News fans, which I will do. Actually, I gave out one Hashcoid chain. He wasn't a Drunk News fan per se, but a guy I knew, trucker dude I knew from Ontario. Huge Trailer Park Boys fan. So I had to hook that dude up with a Hashcoin keychain because, hey, the guy's the real life Ray. He lives the way by the road, and I figured what better guy, and he was appreciative when I had the dude the keychain. He couldn't have been more appreciative. I also hooked him up a Big Joe's Bikerrings.com sticker, and he says he's gonna be posting it somewhere in his big rig. But I told him just to preserve it, hey, make sure to post it somewhere inside the truck so you don't have to worry about it fucking getting fucked up or nothing. So, yeah, here's some of the stuff. I got Randy's gut ring. It's been sitting on my actual bedstand right now. So I'm debating I might actually be a little whore and take that. We'll see. There's one of the Hashcoy keychains. And also a pendant and a raised piss jug with a necklace. I did an unveiling not too long ago video. So I don't want to be wasting people's time on this show. Not to say that showing off Big Joe's Biker Ring stuff is a waste of time because this shit's unbelievable. But really, what I really want to allude to, because El Showtime will make mention of it on Drunk News, is the last little piece. What I'm planning on doing, one item I got from Big Joe's Biker Rings is this Trailer Park Boys belt buckle. What I want to try to do, the better the show of Drunk News, is try to get a wrestling, and obviously I'm going to be hoarding some of the clips from my own show, but I'm going to try to get a wrestling match going. Winner gets this belt buckle. Fortunately, I'm in Vancouver, BC. I haven't really seen a lot of fans there, but I'm going to try to set something up. Put the word out to people. I'm really want to try to get a Drunk News wrestling match going. And even if it means that somebody has to face off against El Showtime or not, whatever. But I want somebody to win that belt buckle for on camera for Drunk News. That's all I could say. It looks like a little nice championship, and hey, a lot of stuff that I produce or El Showtime produces is purely wrestling. So hey, what the hell? And then again, like I said, just something fun for Drunk News. Something Josh could fucking just put a nice smart ass comment to. So Anyhow, I wanted to get involved in some of the latest rumors that I've been reading on the cheat sheets. Apparently, Bound for Glory, which is a big pay per view for TNA, I was talking about it a little last week. Apparently, if they don't have money in time by Friday, their pay per view coming up on Sunday could not happen at all. So that just shows you how bad their financial situation is for TNA. As fucking, that's pretty bad when the pay per view, which gets you guys money because people have to pay to watch it, might not even happen. So that would probably officially mean the official foreclosure of TNA, which would be really sad. Especially the shirt I'm wearing is from this independent, now a TNA wrestler, was named Chelsea Green. Yeah, I made mention to her before, and fucking El Showtime had to mock me on Drunk News multiple times. No, I don't have a sick fascination. Yeah, I do. I think she's hot as hell. Yes, no fucking denial about that. But I'm just a fan of hers because just to try to see somebody when she was on the WWE Tough Enough, which was a WWE Network exclusive. Try to work her way, and she did do a segment for WWE one time. She was supposedly Daniel Bryan's physiotherapist that was having an affair. So she did have her like 15 minutes of fame in WWE, but she's in TNA now. But I mean, if the fucking doors close in TNA, it's sad because she just literally got a contract with them. But there's been a lot of rumors of people that are going to be potentially buying them. But I mean, if they can't put the Bound for Glory pay-per-view on Sunday, there's no way in hell like they're gonna fucking survive. Then so that 40 million they want right now for that company, that pay-per-view doesn't go on, fucking you're gonna be lucky that somebody offers you 10 million in bankruptcy fucking protection courts or whatever kind of fucking auction off or whatever you might have to end up doing. So fucking they better get the shit together fast. Billy Corgan is a minority order right now, the lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins. But honestly, if he wants this company to succeed and he doesn't want to see it go into wrong hands, like WWE's been a potential bidder, which they don't want it. Like won't get into the whole story again because I said it last week, but yeah, WWE just wants it for the video faults for their current wrestlers like Samoa Joe, fucking Sting, and AJ Styles, and that's it. But maybe yeah, because Billy Corgan's obviously probably does got that if it even is $40 million as they say it is, Billy Corgan's probably got it. Fucking Smashing Pumpkins was a fucking huge band, a huge money making band back in the day. I was a fucking huge fan of them. So I mean, he's got all sorts of other satellite production companies and all that kind of thing. Or he's got a production company, satellite bands, and all that stuff. So he should unless he wants to lose his majority stakes, which by all means, if you don't give a fucking, it's a tax write-off or something, go ahead. But I mean, if you want to try to see, if he's such a big wrestling purist, like he says he is, and I mean, fuck, the guy was doing segments back in ECW days, which ECW days have been fucking closed for almost at least 12 years, but it's got to be going almost close to 15 years now. Sorry, I don't have a calculator or any of that crap. But then also I got a shitty memory from the amount of fucking liquor I put in my fucking body and concussions over the years from different sports I played. But let's not get into my stupid life story. So we'll see what goes on with that. And the thing is, too, right now, it's weird when they can't even afford to put a pay-per-view out. Corgan's been going on public forums talking about how he wants to get CM Punk. CM Punk, one of the biggest WWE superstars for the last Well, I mean, yeah, he's been gone for 3, 4 years, but I mean, the 2 or 3 years leading up to his dismissal, he was the thing, and I was a fucking big supporter. Like, he was probably one of the main reasons why I got back into WWE wrestling, and like, like fucking the guy who had an unbelievable talent, unbelievable mic skill, and he actually shot or shoot interviews, which means that like when you're on live TV in wrestling, and you do a shoot, it means the company had no taking it. They didn't write your script or nothing. This came from this guy's mouth. And sometimes these shoot interviews could actually be like straight up from the heart, talking like harsh crap about certain people that shouldn't get on TV, which CM Punk did that time. And it caused a lot of controversy. He had his mic actually shut off on Monday Night Raw when he was talking mad smack about Triple H and the McMahon family. We'll see. But CM Punk might be out of job pretty soon anyways, since that fucking fight with the USC, that didn't go too well. Only thing to say about that, as much as I really loved the fact he was joining USC, being a big fan of his, was he came out to Cult of Personality by Living Color. I was fucking badass that because he was using that song for the longest time in Ring of Honor and all that. Just he wasn't able to use it in the WWE for the first while. But hey, Kill Switch Engage, which I know a lot of fucking drunk new fans are fan of. They did a CM Punk's original entrance song that was strictly for the WWE usage. But actually, and then speaking of the MMA things, former WWE superstar Ryback. Actually, the guy is so batshit crazy because WWE kind of technically owns the trademark rights to the name Ryback, that Ryback actually went to in front of a judge in his respective state and got his first name legally changed to Ryback. So he doesn't exactly infringe trademark laws. He's known as Ryback some way, somehow. But I mean, he might have to add a last name to Ryback when he wrestles on a row. But there's rumors but again, it's could be him just talking shit just to try to get wrestling promotion contracts. But he's trying to get into Bellator, which is UFC's rival in ways, but it's pretty much like TNA versus WWE. Like, it's like that kind of scale. So, but again, Ryback could be more just pumping his tires to try to get more indie dates. Apparently, the last I checked, he wants $5,000 per show, which I find fucking ridiculous. Ryback wasn't that great of a superstar. Never won the heavyweight titles. I know he was Intercontinental title champ for a while, but I can't remember if he was U.S. champ. So I think actually maybe he did have a U.S. championship run at WWE, but I mean, he was just a roid monkey. He injured CM Punk in matches. He's injured a few other guys in matches. He's reckless, so you know what? Maybe actually MMA might be his thing, since he doesn't know how to wrestle worth a fuck, from what I've heard from what I've been reading and all that. But like $5,000, like fuck, I don't even think the Young Bucks, one of my favorite tag teams of all times, are even charging that much for a match. And especially some of these fucking promotions, indie promotions, like where I saw Tommy Dreamer at, this ASW promotion, there's probably no more than about 200 people in the crowd, if that, and we're paying, like, only front row is paying like fucking $20 a ticket, so I was only like, say, 30, 40 people were paying the front row price, so everybody else was paying $15. So it was like, Tommy Dreamer, big name ECW star as he was, it was like that. I couldn't believe that house got more than a few $1,000. So that means like Tommy Dreamer probably didn't get that much. So it's like Ryback expects these kind of rates. He's actually probably breaking, like actually making the fucking promoters lose money. They have his fucking stupid monkey ass on the fucking promo, so whatever. Right, I couldn't give two shits about Ryback. He can go fuck himself, but I just kind of want to bring up that latest rumors I have. I mean, there's been a lot of decent crossovers. Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, I think King Mo Loblaw. A lot of these guys are TNA, but then again, this is one of the reasons why TNA might be fucking losing money because they got all like every singles title is on Bobby Lashley right now. I don't know how you can fucking do that. I think like, well, Bill Goldberg I think did a couple pro kickboxing matches, maybe MMA, but like the really really lower leagues. But so there's been a few crossovers. We'll see. Fuck the goof. This episode, I know I've been requested and swearing at to talk about the Bullet Club and how they started and their whole stick. And you know what? Being a big Bullet Club fan that I am, I'll be more than happy to. Just to get you guys up to speed, especially because a lot of you guys don't watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. I mean, I do, but not a lot of it. A lot of stuff I catch at the Bullet Clubs from ROH, and also see stuff on YouTube. But how the Bullet Club got started was Finn Balor in the WWE. He's known now as, or I'm sorry, who's now known as Finn Balor. I got distracted by my screen. I know there shouldn't be laws, but I have to pull up some of the reference points. I know I'm trying to go with an unscripted show, but I still need kind of references because I've taken a lot of concussions and drank a lot of beers and what have you over the years. So the brain don't fucking work too well. Anyhow, who was known as Prince Devitt, now known as Finn Balor, was a very popular Japan wrestler, and they were, I guess, trying to get his character really, really over in New Japan, so they decided to make him heel. They had him partner up with Carl Anderson, which is now part of the club in the WWE, and Tama Tonga, which is now actually still in New Japan to this day as one of the Bullet Club members, and Bad Luck Fale. That was I guess from what I didn't get to watch a lot of this stuff, maybe clips here or there, but it made waves. It was a lot different than what Japanese people were used to in the Japan wrestling. It parlayed into something bigger, especially when Prince Devitt at the time was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, which is like, I can't remember their weight limits, like 120 something and under. And then he announced he was going to try to go for the heavyweight title. They further strengthened their club down the road. They ended up getting Luke Gallows. He's now in the WWE as a club. Him and Carl Anderson went on a huge tear in New Japan winning the IWGP tag titles. I think like 3 times. And then they only got bigger. They ended up adding shortly down the line, when Prince Devitt was still the leader. They ended up adding the Young Bucks. Like, Young Bucks didn't even wrestle in New Japan yet, and then became Bullet Club. They fucking were brought in as Bullet Club members to go into the New Japan to enter the junior heavyweight tag division. So, to this day, Young Bucks are still in. Eventually, then came guys like Oh, no, not yet, not yet. Then eventually AJ Styles joined the clan. Because his TNA contract was up, so he was looking for work. He was doing work for Ring of Honor and other indie promos. So then he signed on with New Japan. Um, he ended up joining the Bullet Club, challenging for the world title and winning it with the help of Yujiro Takahashi. Sorry if I'm butchering his name. I'm a fan of his too, the Tokyo Pimp. But he's mostly now just in tag matches with Bullet Club. But it's one of the few actual Japanese wrestlers involved in the crew. And then down that road after that, Kenny Omega, became the Finn Balor left. Sorry, I'm missing points. Finn Balor left right around the exact same time as AJ Styles came in. So, because that's when Prince Devitt, a.k.a. Finn Balor, got the WWE contract to NXT and all that shit. So, that's when AJ Styles, around the same time, if not the same nights, AJ Styles came in the fold. Then, down that road, Kenny Omega came in, turning his back. He was a fan favorite, turning his back on his tag partner. And he was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. Joined in the fold. And then, who else? Then Cody Hall, a.k.a. Scott Hall's son, a.k.a. Razor Ramon. He ended up joining the fold somewhere down the lines. Jeff Jarrett did. But it was only short-lived fucking Bullet Club joining because it was just more so the promoted Global Force Wrestling brand, which I really just don't hear much of, if not next to fuck all of, to be honest. I don't even know if they're even still around. And then, who else came in? Chase Owens. He's a half-decent wrestler. Kind of a goofy character. But he's mostly in the fucking multi-tag matches for Bullet Club. And kind of like a sidekick of Kenny Omega. And then, sorry guys, I'm fucking hammered right now. I really can't. Oh, Tonga Lola, which is Tonga's brother. He's joined the Bullet Club in New Japan shortly after when Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson made their way to the WWE with AJ Styles. So that was back in January this year. So Tonga Lola shortly after joined the fold, and him and actually Tama Tonga won the IWGP Tag Team Champions for a while. Unfortunately, they lost some of those fucking redneck brothers from Ring of Honor, fucking the Briscoe brothers, fucking cocksuckers. You know what? They're decent guys, but they're no son of fucking Haku. And then just recently, since there's been a big partnership of Ring of Honor and New Japan, I mentioned last week. I don't want to fucking rehash it again and make this show longer. So anyhow, since the whole partnership, fucking I'll mention Adam Cole after. Adam Page, the Hangman, he's got into the Bullet Club. And now Adam Cole, fucking baby, got into the Bullet Club, fucking, now is the ROH champion, which I'm fucking fucking thrilled of. So now they're really utilizing Adam Cole as the Bullet Club. They actually had him with the Young Bucks try to go for the never six-man tag team championship belt, which they're usually known as the Elite, with Kenny Omega doing that. But I guess New Japan's really trying to bump the tires to Adam Cole, trying to get him with the Young Bucks. And the thing is, Adam Cole was with the Young Bucks a long time ago in a group called Mount Rushmore and PWG. which also featured Kevin Steen, aka Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion at the moment for Raw, for Raw WWE. So yeah, it's just big momentum now. But then I just read recently. I haven't been able to find video yet, or there's been nothing released in North America for New Japan for that apparently well-known fan favorite in New Japan, known as Captain New Japan. It's supposed to be some cheesy take of Captain America, but like he's super New Japan pro wrestler. He was part of this group called the Bullet Club Hunters or the Bullet Hunters. And they used to wear these logos. It was like the Bullet Club, but like Hunters written in green over the Bullet Club logo, saying like, "Oh, they're taking him out." But he turned on his he's turned on his teammate apparently a few days ago. So now he's joined Bullet Club. So I haven't really seen the footage, just only kind of read the cheat sheets about that. So I want to see how that angle works. Because it looked like Bullet Club was fucking going like this, but now it's like adding fucking Captain New Japan to it. We'll see. We'll see. That's really all I got for today. I fucking probably rambled way too much on the fucking Bullet Club shit tonight. I wanted to polish this show and make it a lot shorter, but I guess being fucking drunk, kind of fucking threw a monkey wrench in that fucking plans. So anyhow, I want to thank the Drunk News, even though they have zero. I gotta get this out there. The disclaimer: Drunk News has zero affiliation with this fucking show whatsoever. I want to thank BigJoeBikerRings.com. Can't wait to fucking. Apparently, I got one more package. It's gonna be the personal package, so I can't wait to see what Big Joe's gonna be sending me. I have a feeling what he's alluding to on the SwearNet boards could be fucking ridiculous. Shout outs this week. Once again, the fucking shit snaps and big biker Charlie on SwearNet for fucking. And there's, I guess, Honky George, Hillbilly were also the ones that are also bumping my tires on the shit. And then also I gotta give a very special shout out to Convicted. Sorry, I know you're the one that challenged me to do this show, and I apologize for not mentioning in the last episode of Volume 1 of the Drunken on Drugs Wrestling Hours. So Convicted, thank you very much for giving me that challenge, because I actually answered it the very next day. Actually, and then also I want to give a shout out to a new channel that I see on SwearNet, Disc Golf Junior or Disc Golf JR. I'm starting to enjoy his shit. He's another guy now lately. He's been saying he's been enjoying this kind of fucking show and all that. So hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah, big shout out to all the Drunk New cast. I know I mentioned a lot of you cast members individually, but I know I mentioned Corey last week, but I fucking didn't give him true props. Thank you very much once again for filling in for the Poor Man's Drunk News Volume 2. Fucking, because I was gonna try to fucking do that, but unfortunately I was working that night, so fucking I couldn't think of you're one of the few people I could thought of that would fit in perfectly for that fucking show. So thanks, bro, for that. And yeah, fucking. And actually, another shout out to another now new. I suggest everybody on SwearNet to check out the fucking State of Disgrace. Fucking, their shit is fucking awesome. It's got a whole Broken Lizard, which is the Super Troopers Beer Fest dudes. Trailer Park Boys SwearNet feel mixed with the fucking, as they described it on their YouTube channel, with a little bit of Eastbound Down and Workaholics. Yeah, fucking, a lot of you guys gotta, like, I'm glad I started watching that shit. They deserve a lot more viewers and subscribers than they got now. They should be up there. You could tell those guys put some fucking good quality work and hard work. Unlike, say, the Goose, like, say, the Baker's Oven, you fucking goof. Or One Pug Goof. Fuck you both. Anyhow, I'm getting really long, rambling, yada, yada, yada. And I actually turned this just as bad and long as the first volume one. So, hey, guys, just remember, Shane L.Y. and the Bullet Club are just too sweet.